Oh yeah, it's a feel-good day because we're back on Taco Tours and we're
I like
gonna
that.
eat
Feel
some
good day.
taquitos.
Way to ride that wave,
We
Sam.
gotta ride that wave because we're back in Chalk City. You see that? Get it at thecapscent.com.
There you go.
Check it out. And we're of course in the hometown of San Jose Califas. Part numero 4. This is the 4th video that we've done for San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose's got a big city and it's got a lot of taquerias, a lot of Mexicans in San Jose.
San Jose is crazy big. Sometimes I forget how much food culture is out here, you know?
Yo, San Jose, it's ridiculously huge.
Yeah,
it's a city, yeah.
Like you said before, what was the thing that you said before? That you don't have to travel far?
Yeah, because, you know, when people who aren't from the Bay Area always think they have to go to San Francisco to get good food, and that's just not the case at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to San Jose. San Jose's humongous. It's got tons of great places to eat.
There's literally anything you can think
in
about
the Bay
here.
Area, anything in the Bay Area, honestly. You don't have to go to San Francisco.
Sushi, freaking Indonesian, whatever you want, Cantonese.
Yeah, avoid, you know, on the street, the street and the homeless and the ridiculous parking fees and just go somewhere else in the Bay Area.
That's true. Yeah, you don't have to pay this $20 parking fees. But yeah, we're out here on the east side. We're at the first place, Taqueria, Tacos La Parrilla, so we're gonna see
Tacos A La Parrilla.
A La Parrilla, my bad. And yeah, this is an old stomping ground of mine as well. There's Red Lobster over there. There's IT that you got me drinking.
Yeah, there's coffee lovers over there.
Which we might even hit up, man. It's been a minute.
Oh yeah, that's
hit up IT.
This guy says mango sago.
Yeah,
this guy likes to go to boba places and not get a boba milk tea drink.
I don't know. Bobas don't really float my boat that much. But hey.
Well, maybe they would float your boat if you watch Boba Diaries on my channel.
Exactly.
Plug, shameless plug.
Exactly. But yeah, let's get started. Eat some taquitos.
Yeah.
And we're back to Taqueria Tacos A La Parrilla.
Yeah, look at these things. They look really good. But looks can be deceiving.
Looks can always be deceiving.
Yeah.
So always go on a few more dates, guys.
Yeah.
Don't just judge them by the cover.
We'll judge by the cover first.
And
then see what's underneath the cover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But look at it right away. They got some nice, like, big slices of avocado in here.
Yeah.
Just 2 white corn tortillas.
2 white corn.
You know, the inside tortillas, it's like grilled more, so a little bit on the crispy side.
Crispy side, that's cool.
It's got lettuce, which is a bad sign.
Might work though.
Might work. But usually for like fish tacos, right? They tend to put the lettuce in there.
Yeah, they tend to be okay. The shrimp is pretty small. I mean.
Oh yeah, those are tiny ass shrimp.
This is like salad shrimp, huh? Like they use that on salads.
Maybe tiny salads. Those are the smallest shrimp I've ever seen, huh?
The fish.
Got some midget shrimp.
Nice and fried.
And we got looks like they got some kind of like pico de gallo salsa in there.
Who do we go with first?
Shrimp or fish? I don't think it matters, honestly. But I've got this fish one right in front of me, so I'm just gonna get the closest one. So we'll go for the fish. And they included some nice limes.
Yep.
Lemons.
Okay. I'm gonna do green salsita for fish. They also had a green and red salsas. It's like a guacamole sauce. These are pretty hefty looking.
It's decent. The crunchy tortilla on the inside's it's interesting. It's kind of working against it, honestly.
It reminds me of Super Taqueria. Remember?
It's
I like it.
I don't know, for me it's weird, or it feels more rigid than I would say crispy. It's almost like rock hard.
Really? I mean, yeah, I can see a little bit of that. But yeah, it does add that crunch factor.
Yeah, it does. It is nice to have that texture of the crunch. What do you think about the flavor of the fish?
Avocado is not fully ripe. No. Sounds like it tastes like I was chewing down on a rock. A fish?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just tastes like fish, you know, like it tastes fresh enough that it's not like an odd flavor, something that you wouldn't buy. But
Actually, I'm quite surprised at how much I'm liking this thing.
why are you surprised, bro?
I don't know. Anytime I
Anytime you
the
see
lettuce,
less, I don't think you've had enough lettuce tacos. That's why. I had plenty of them growing up. I think it's pretty good.
the salsa definitely helps a lot. Obviously, the fish has a good flavor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, try the fish on its own. You'll see. Like, you can really taste it.
Yeah, it's got good flavor. This is a good taco, folks.
And fish tacos, believe it or not, guys, is a little hard to come by. I tried a few. I always think that's probably the easiest thing to make, but
Yeah, good fish
it's
taco.
not. Very good. As far as scoring it,
It's obviously made fresh. The fish is so hot. Is it as good as Rubio's though?
wow.
As you know, Rubio's is the gold standard.
Is
of
it?
fish tacos.
Is it the standard?
For a lot of people, it is though. That's the sad thing. That's all they know. At one point, that's all I knew. You see how much I've grown on this show, folks.
You're more mature now, right?
Yeah, you've paid witness to my evolution.
Yeah, insert clip here of how Mike used to be. What would you score that one?
Oh, this is a solid 4.
Yeah,
Definitely a solid 4.
I'm leaning towards a 4 as well.
What would make it a 5? So I feel like if we give it a 4 or give it any score other than 5, we should give out, like, you know, the steps
Well,
of how
for me,
to turn into 5.
for me at least, it would be the avocado. Is a little on the hard side. That's not ripe. And maybe the tortilla's not as crispy. I think that would be another thing. But other than that, flavor's there, quality's there. Oh, here goes the shrimp. Same treatment.
As always, thanks for waiting, Sam. I'm still working on my
Oh, I
first
thought you were already eating the shrimp.
No,
Yeah.
it's alright. Never wait, so it's
Nope.
so inconsiderate.
Time is money, baby. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. The flavors are very similar. A little garlicky, little bit of chili with the green sauce, red sauce. You know what? Actually, I'm liking this size shrimp for this taco. Definitely working out.
Yeah, goes out.
Because you know, before we talked about how the size of the protein usually helps out on chewing these things. This little shrimp it's good because they're small little pieces and it's not that hard to chew on it. Of course, there has to be a siren in the background.
How inconsiderate.
So, as I was saying, the little pieces make it very easy to eat. So it's perfect, you know, because when you get big ass pieces of shrimp, it's like pieces are falling off and it's like not consistent.
I will say this. particularly on the shrimp taco, I feel like the avocado slices are too big. Because you know, you could easily just get all avocado in one bite, and especially since the avocado is not fully ripe yet, it's not exactly that great.
Yeah. Would you just add one avocado then?
Yeah.
Slice? No.
Or if you had two, just to make them smaller.
No.
I love avocado. I won't complain about it. But, you know, in this one, it's interesting. I'm tasting that a little, like the pico de gallo a whole lot more than in the fish, which I'm not really digging. I'm a fan of pico de gallo, but I feel like I'm tasting that more than I am tasting the shrimp.
I thought it was a pretty good ratio with mine. Like I tasted everything pretty even.
Maybe it's an inconsistency between the two tacos.
Yeah. And I feel like one thing was overpowering the other. Like you have that nice crunch of the shrimp along with the tortillas that are toasted, and then to back it all up, the salsita, the vegetables, and the avocado would just elevate it. The sauces are pretty good too. So, damn.
What do you give this one?
I'd just say another 4, I think.
Really?
The same things apply. Tortillas just slightly a little bit less crispy on the grill. The avocado has to be ripe because they're a little hard right now. And I think you have a 5 there. I mean, that's what I think.
Let me take one bite with the salsa real quick.
Like, flavor's really good, you know, I have nothing to complain about that. Kind of does remind me of like a super taqueria taco. Because, you know, they do that a lot. They crisp up the tortilla on one of them, and then the second will be just normal. That's a cool balance. It's similar to our manteca quesabirria. You know, remember? Like, one is fully crisp, and the other one is not. It's a good balance.
Yeah, but it doesn't have quite the same. It's not quite on the same level as a quesabirria.
No, but it's the same idea. You know, one is the
same idea.
One is crisp, another one is
well,
not.
just like that cheesy gordita from Taco Bell. Then the same idea. Right?
Same idea. It's lower quality though.
Yeah, for me, this is a. Honestly, to me, the shrimp one's a 3. Maybe, like I said, there seems to be some inconsistency between yours and mine then, because I definitely taste, you know, the salsita or the pico de gallo a whole lot more, and especially the avocado too.
What'd you think of the lettuce?
Honestly, I didn't even notice it, to be perfectly honest.
That's why it works, right?
Well, to me, if I don't even notice it, might as well just get rid of it too. Yeah. It's like, if it's not doing anything.
Yes and no, because I feel like if the lettuce wasn't there, it'd be a little too on the dry side. Because you're already frying the fish, you're already grilling the shrimp. There's not a lot of wetness to it. I mean, besides the salsas, but I feel like a little bit of lettuce does help because it kind of moistens everything up a little bit more. So I think it works. As long as you're not overpowering it with lettuce, I think you're fine. You know?
Yeah, I like my tacos moist. Don't get me wrong, but
you know,
I feel like the salsas and the pico de gallo adds more than enough juiciness to it.
That's true, because pico de gallo is pretty moist
to
begin with.
I just like with the fish one, you could really taste the fish, and the fish had great flavor. For me, I didn't really get to taste the shrimp all that much in mine. So that's why, 3.
Okay. Good to know.
Whew, that's a good start though. That's you know, that's definitely a good start. That fish taco, highly recommend, folks.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been here and I've only tried their asada, so I don't even remember what.
You know what? Like. It was the service was fast.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. It's pretty quick. So, next spot. Vamos. Teaqueria, which is pretty cool name. There's another place that reminds us of
in
this
San
kind of
Francisco, up in the city, Taqueria. So it's another Asian,
Taqueria.
Asian Mexican fusion place. This is Teaqueria. So they
Teaqueria.
serve boba milk tea here too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I might hit it up on Boba Diaries.
There you
Another
go.
plug. Boom. Right there.
So thank you again to the I believe he was the owner.
Yeah.
Thank you for hooking it up.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get your name.
Yeah,
God, we were too
yeah.
excited.
Yeah, we're the ones getting excited
Yeah.
now. We got excited. Hook it up with some waters and definitely hook it up with
and
some tacos.
Look at that. There's a good amount of fish on this sucker.
Yeah, and this is pretty well presented. Got the avocados in the bottom, the salsita, pico de gallo on top.
Yeah, that's different. I like that. Avocados in the bottom. It's not going to get all over the place.
Mhm.
That's probably why they did it.
He gave us two really spicy. He said serrano and
And
habanero.
habanero.
And show the other ones.
Is it habanero or
Habanero.
habanero?
Habanero.
And then we got another like orange like sauce.
Uh-huh.
We got the green.
This green one.
And then we got a red. I guess these are more on the molcajete.
Yeah,
So I don't know if you
Just
can see my
right.
fingers are covering it.
regular red.
Yeah.
And of course your lime wedge.
Nice, tiny, cute
Nice.
little limes.
I actually like the way that they cut like this. I feel like it's easier to pinch.
I like it because
You know?
it makes my small hands look gigantic.
Wow.
Got small hands like Trump, small hands. And double white corn.
Try some serrano. The white
Tortilla. Yeah, this man, they give you two
Ooh,
small fish
smells
fillets
good.
on this thing. It's a lot of fish.
Mm-hmm. Chopped in half, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed too. The details on not putting the whole fish so it's falling off the damn tortilla, you know? That's a good touch. Almost with the green salsa.
Tortilla's kind of falling apart already.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be honest. It's getting really soggy.
Mm-hmm.
See flaking. See there in my hands.
Right away I could taste the peppery of the seasonings.
Yep. I mean, that comes down to personal preference, whether you like that or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a big fan of too much pepper. How are you feeling it?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it, but do you like it?
I don't know. I guess one of those things that I've never had something that's overly peppered.
Like this?
That out. Yeah, I mean this is a little on
Where you
the,
can really taste it?
you could taste the pepper side. Tortillas I'm not too crazy about. They're
Yeah, they're falling apart pretty quick.
yeah, they got very, very soft.
Which is, you know, it's kind of a shame because the rest of the tacos high quality.
Mm-hmm. The quality of the fish is pretty good. Tastes fresh. The serrano salsa, pretty good. And it has a little kick. I like my stuff really spicy, so
Yeah, I have to say the other salsas, I mixed the green and the red. Good flavor, no kick.
more for flavor then.
Yep.
I'll stick with these.
Yeah, I'm gonna give those a try in the next one. but I just have to say, it
Yeah.
really just is a shame because my taco's falling apart because of, you know, the
See,
low quality tortilla.
This is where I would like to see what they did with the first place. Remember? A little bit of toastiness on one tortilla,
Uh-huh.
the other one could stay
Yeah.
a lot more soft. That's what it would be really nice with this taco. As the quality ingredients, you know, you can taste them. The seasoning is there. Maybe a little bit more on the peppery side on this one, but it's still pretty flavorful. And the salsas, the spicy ones, or at least the spicier ones, those are pretty good. They have a good kick on them. And these salsas are like, this is perfect for me because I like them really hot. So it's like barely hitting it.
Mind you, they do give you a spoon, so you could spoon this stuff up, but at the end of the day, you know your taco shouldn't be falling apart on you.
Good taco science should all be in one go.
So what do you give this?
Damn. I want to see a 3.5. Sounds all right for me.
What could they do to bump that score up?
I think most of it has to do with the tortillas. I mean, I feel like just adding a little toastiness to the tortilla gives it a more of a crunch as well, because the fish itself doesn't really have a crunch. It's more of a soft kind of batter going on. So the tortilla already, and also maybe calm down on the pepper.
It dominates the flavor.
It dominates it just a little too much. I mean, not that I wouldn't eat it, you know, but it's just a little on the peppery side. But who knows? I mean, that's what they're going for, right? Like that peppery fish taco. So if people like it, people like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Sammy Boy here. This is definitely a 3.5. It's definitely better than a 3. You got good quality ingredients except for the tortillas. And that's something I think a lot of taquerias overlook, is the quality of their tortillas. Because that's an easy way to really bump up, you know, the quality of your tacos.
Yeah.
Just have really good high quality tortillas.
Or like I said earlier, just toast it a bit, you know? At least it will hold on a little better, and maybe you could leave that on the outer shell and leave the inner shell a little softer.
Yeah, because it was like as you guys saw in the video, it was falling apart on me. All right, so we hit maybe we should hit shredded chicken next, because we don't get chicken a lot, huh?
Let's do it.
Here you go. Don't do a speedy.
That will never be me.
Got the radish.
I am a professional.
But right away, just from the look of the shredded chicken, it is a different look, right? Because usually chicken tacos tend to be super wet.
No, I mean, I think what you meant to say is that usually chicken seems to look a little more fried, a lot more charred.
A lot of the chicken we get usually is that style where it's, you know, that like really wet red saucy kind of chicken, right?
Yeah, like really marinated.
Yeah, super duper.
This one doesn't look too marinated.
Yeah, it's just got your double white corn tortillas, got cilantro and onions, and that's all you need.
Yeah. Now add some of this chipotle spicy one.
What I do like about this place right away is they pack it with protein. They're
pretty
not
good.
Stingy with the protein.
I mean, you guys can see the test, you know, right here.
Yeah, once you fold it up.
If you fold it up and it barely touches, that means this is pretty good. Pretty good protein.
I'm liking this much better than the fish taco. The flavor is really subtle, but it's undeniable. You know, it's not being overpowered by anything. I feel like this is really well balanced. Because you still get to enjoy the onions and the cilantro too. Let me try it with some salsa now, but even without salsa, this is a fantastic taco, folks.
This is like slow cooked chicken or something. Like,
yeah.
It's super soft.
The texture of the chicken is great. It's not dry at all, even though it's not like super wet.
This is another occasion that I'm telling you, the toasting of the tortilla would be beautiful with this one. It will add that crunch element. It's like a lot of softness going on. The chicken's really soft. The tortilla's really soft.
When I just licked a little bit of the salsa off of my finger, there's definitely some kick.
Oh yeah. I love me some
He
kick.
wasn't lying. There's some kick to it, folks. And I think I made a mistake. I put too much on my taco.
That's for real, man, bro.
That's a great taco, folks.
That is very interesting that it's not so overpowering, but just enough that you could taste it. I like it, but I think it's just the same thing with the tortilla and actually just a tortilla. So if the tortilla could be improved a bit more, I think this would be a pretty solid one. In addition of these sauces being nice and spicy, that's a big bonus for me.
So what do you give the taco?
I'd say a 4.
Not a 4.5, huh?
Yeah, not a 4. It's that big of a deal that the tortilla needs a little more texture to it.
Yeah, I would agree. This is a 4.
Yeah.
4 is a solid score, folks.
Yeah, 4 is plenty. You can tell it's hot because this is like my 3rd time drinking this water.
All right, we have one more left.
But I love it.
We have the steak, so known as carne asada.
The common contender.
Yeah. Definitely some kick, folks. Sweating. Feeling the top of my head. The bridge of my nose. The crack of my ass.
That's good though. I'd love to see that. They add some spicy stuff.
Ooh, I'm getting full on this one. So I'm gonna drink a lot of water too.
Alright, same treatment. Double tortilla, cilantro, cebolla. I added the creamy bright red one, salsa, and the green one. See what's up. This one looks a little more on the drier side, at least visually.
It's a bit more on the peppery side again, like the fish. Which I'm not really a fan of, if I have to be honest.
I actually like this peppery on the asada.
Really?
Yeah. Part of it has to do with growing up when we would do carne asada. I would love putting pepper, like a little more than usual, on my carne asada and a little bit of salt. So it kind of brings me back to how I used to make the tacos.
Well, I didn't grow up that way, so I have no fond memories of this kind of flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of pepper in general, so that's probably why I'm not feeling it.
I like it though, but it's the same thing with the tortilla. It's falling apart. I wish it was a little better on that side.
A good amount of protein. Yeah, but if you address that tortilla situation, it's an easy fix. It might be a costly fix. I don't know what the difference is in price and expense.
But like Mike said, those other two salsas, there's not much flavor going on there.
Not much kick.
Not much anything.
Well, I've had the flavor.
Well, the flavor?
Yeah.
A little bit of flavor.
But at this point too, like right now, I can see my mouth is still on fire from the other two, so I might be killing it. Excuse me.
I do like that the meat is not too overly cooked or undercooked. I feel like it's just right, you know?
For me, this one's a 3.
Yeah, for me,
I said I'm just not a fan of that pepper, flavor profile.
I'll go with the 4 for me. I mess with that pepper. The place is really cool, by the way. It's really nice.
Yeah, this location itself is awesome.
Nicely
Cool
designed.
spot. And then it's right across from Bellarmine Prep. So for these, students here at the school, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's a must.
The service is definitely also pretty good. Really cool guy. We might just be back for another episode of
Invite only.
Invite Only. Of the segment.
Well, I did give a 3 and a 3.5, so we'll see.
I mean, it doesn't mean everything else is gonna be bad.
Yeah, but well, it's natural for people to get salty if they don't get amazing reviews, right?
Oh yeah, like no invites.
Yep.
Invite only.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Mouth is still on fire.
Your mouth is on fire. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Next spot.
Next taquito.
I'm really full right now, folks.
Me too.
These drinks that Frank Teaqueria hooked us up with kind of do. I guess the tacos have something to do with it too.
The tacos have a lot to do with it, bro. It's all that freaking mass.
Yeah,
Up
this
in
is
there.
I'm struggling at this point.
Me too, but we are pros.
Gotta make that sacrifice for you folks.
We have to. So we have the
Sacrificing my 6-pack for you guys. Hope you're happy.
asada and shrimp at Adelita's.
Ooh,
These are
they look really pretty.
There's some massive ass tacos.
Yeah. And there's a cool story behind the name Adelita too.
Yep.
You wanna say it?
You want to say it?
Well, she told you in Spanish, so you can probably tell it better than I
So
can.
Adelita is a guerrera, or aka warrior, from Mexico. I need to read exactly in what it says, but
It'll say down here for sure.
but she's basically like the female version of Pancho Villa. It's just another
Yeah, really
guerrero.
cool. Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever came across that, hearing that name, so I didn't know
Yeah,
who
so
that
whoever
was.
who did that YouTube comment and said this guy doesn't know anything about his culture, you're right on. I maybe do taco tours with you instead.
Oh, damn. You gonna trade me, bro? And they give us some lemon wedges, not lime.
Big lemon wedges. I'll take one of those.
Yeah,
Thank
some
you.
over there.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, his is open already.
What's his is mine or what?
Yeah. You got the green,
Green, and this is like
the
a
creamy red,
creamy orange.
creamy orange, and you got the dark red.
That's the dark red. It's like a chipotle maybe. So
Alrighty, oof. I
Let's
guess
do
we gotta
shrimp.
do shrimp, yep.
gotta do shrimp. So this one's
Dude, 2 shrimp tacos in one episode. Have we ever done that before? It's rare
Not
that we
sure.
get shrimp recommendation, right?
Yeah.
Did you have 2 in one episode?
I'm trying with this creamy orange one on it.
But right away, there's no lettuce, so that's a good sign.
On the shrimp?
And the shrimp are definitely, they're big. What do you call them? The 1620s?
Yeah, these are like 1620s, I think.
Yeah, just double white corn tortilla. Which is already kind of falling apart for me. Some
also-
big ass shrimp.
And also a little, the tortilla inside is a little toasted too.
Yeah, and then you already got a little salsita in there. No cilantro in it, it's just the salsita and the shrimp.
Salsita.
Yeah. You guys like that when I say it?
Oh.
It's a good flavored shrimp.
Mm.
Nice size, huh? And they're still not falling out of the tortilla. And you really taste 100% shrimp in this thing.
This is kind of more, I don't know if it's my fault or their fault, but they gave us 2 tacos first, but then I said it was 4 total, so they had to make 2 more, and therefore this one of these trays were sitting there a little longer, so I'm not sure which one it was, but my tortilla, I could taste that it's been there for a minute. Maybe it was this
It's
one.
probably yours then.
So the tortillas don't taste that great because it's been sitting in that steam for a while. But so far the flavor of the shrimp,
Salsa, please.
it's okay.
Oh, folks. You just spilled it all over my dashboard. This thing was full. But you know what? Come prepared. Got the wet wipes here. So it's gonna be smelling for a little bit. Oh. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna get in between the cracks and go right into the glove compartment. Oh man. So once he wipes it up, we'll check the glove compartment. See if all the important documents are filled with salsa now. When we were with Luis that one time, we got like a Costco size like order. Gave us a bunch of boxes.
Man. Yeah, everything here.
Yeah. Open the glove compartment real quick. Let's see if it got on inside. I'm curious. Yep. Yep. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lord.
All right, cleaned up the glove compartment. So
It was a mess, folks. It was all up in
we're
there.
just saying that it's pretty interesting that we've never really like made that much of a mess,
Yeah.
given how many times we've done this already.
That's pretty, it's a good thing that I'm a pretty chillax guy, too. 'Cause we definitely know some people, if that happened, man, they've been freaking out. Accidents happens, folks. Yeah.
Anyways, shrimp. Alright, I'm gonna bite the asada because I'm getting full and I want to review this one.
Yeah, well, what do you give the shrimp?
Shrimp, it's not bad, but I just wish I had the tortilla maybe fresher, like not sitting in here for a while. So, but I just have to judge what I ate, so I would have to give it a solid 3.
Solid 3.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
To me, I would give it a solid 3.5. The only reason it's the 3.5 because there's really not much to it. It's pretty much just shrimp in a tortilla.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of like salsita in it, but yeah, there's just nothing really. I would say that's special. It's decent enough, decent tasting enough.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But I can't give it more than that for that reason. And the tortillas, for me, is already like a little bit falling apart. So higher quality tortillas is always a good thing to have.
Yep. True.
Alrighty.
True this, true that.
I can probably only do a bite or two of this next one. These things are huge.
Well, Chris, you got a snack coming to you.
Yeah. Okay. What's funny is the middle tortilla on this one's more it's more fried than on the shrimp.
Oh yeah, this one's a lot more fried or whatever.
It's got beans. It's got some sour cream.
This
in
is
there.
a super.
Oh.
That's what they call a super with the beans and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't like sour cream, but let's see.
I think this one's definitely got a lot more going on.
Oh yeah. Way better. And even though it's been sitting here longer, this is why I say, oops.
Man, this is just making a big mess today.
This is why I say that you have to crisp up one of these, as it's still holding a pretty decent amount of crisp.
Yeah,
which I appreciate a lot.
There, it's really like doing well.
Yeah, and that cheese is working beautifully with the beans in there. Avocado. I'm not a huge sour cream fan, but hey, it's good. It's delicious right now. And I added that green salsa, so it's delish.
Yeah, the beans is definitely a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is getting close to burrito territory with the beans. You see the rice. Already got the sour cream in there.
It's funny you mentioned that because even when I used to eat tacos with beans, that never crossed my mind that this is like a burrito.
Yeah.
Because I was not like hugely obsessed over burritos.
I was a burrito man.
That's probably why,
Yeah.
Like coming from the burrito side of things. You get that green salsa?
There you go. Careful.
Got it. Got it. Put it right here. Don't drop it. But yeah, this is delicious. The meat.
Just drop something else. Well, keep talking. Let's see what's gonna drop next.
The meat is pretty fresh. She did tell us that they grilled the whole freaking cut a steak on there, and then they just chop it up from there. It's a different approach because a lot of people don't do that. They already have the meat usually cut up, and they just kind of warm it up. But this is a lot more fresher.
This is a good taco, folks.
It's pretty fire, man.
What do you give it?
Man, honestly, to me, it's a 5. I mean,
Ooh.
it's I don't see what else I could do to improve it. In my eyes, I think it's a pretty solid taco.
Yeah, the tortilla is holding up better on this one than the shrimp taco. Yeah, I guess I have to agree. I don't have anything to complain about this taco.
But I also wonder if it's because we got it super. Because this one's not that toasted like this one.
Maybe. Well, we can only judge what we got, right? So this super taco right here, it's a 5, folks.
5.
There's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, I thought it was full and I ate the whole thing.
I'm full. I'm definitely stopping. But the flavors are really well balanced. It's nothing overpowering. You really taste the protein, and there's a good amount of protein in there. The beans go well. The mushiness of the beans go well with the crispiness of that inner tortilla.
Really
And
good.
the avocado is not overwhelming, even though it's a big piece. The avocado is actually ripe. And the salsa is good, whatever was left in there. It was good. It was good. But I'm gonna pack mine up. I got enough for today.
And with that, we go to verdict. Favorite place, favorite taco. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, favorite place.
Who's gonna eat the shrimp taco?
Favorite place is actually kind of a bit of a toss-up between Teaqueria and this place, because while Teaqueria definitely has the points for being more modern, This place is cool because they have a lot of cool artwork up and a lot of cool photos of Mexican actors and actresses like from the old days, which is a really nice touch. You know, you got that history built in. You got a lot of dining spaces. But if you put a gun to my head, I would have to give it to Teaqueria because I do like good interior design, and definitely you feel like that professional touch of interior design at Teaqueria. Plenty of street parking. What's it called? There's plenty of indoor dining too. Plenty of outdoor dining. It's right across a high school there, so for those high school students, what a great way to have lunch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Teaqueria is my favorite spot. Favorite taco. I think it's obvious. It has to go to this super carne asada taco here at Adelita's because we gave it a perfect 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
With a shout out to the shredded chicken taco at Teaqueria.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. Because we don't get chicken recommended that often, and usually it's not that good.
Yeah. Pretty rare. All right. Cool. And for me, the favorite place, I'll have to say this one. This is my favorite. Pretty decent amount of parking out here. They have the outdoor patio, nice friendly people, like Mike said, a lot of really cool art, pictures everywhere, and they have a bar connected, which is also another bonus if you like drinking. They say they have good margaritas. I don't know, I've never tried them, but hey, maybe next time. And that sounds like a good time, you know, you want to eat, want to drink, have a good time. I think it's a cool spot. Of course, honorable mention to Teaqueria. It's an awesome looking spot and really good service, of course. But definitely Adelita's would be my first pick as far as favorite taco. Yeah, that's the carne asada here it's that good. If you eat tacos, make sure you eat them here at the location and get them nice and fresh and
get the super.
Yeah, get the super version. It has the cheese, the beans, the pico de gallo, a little sour cream if you like it, and man, it's just one of the tortillas is nice and crispy, so it's like you get everything, you know. So I love that. That's really good quality, and one of the most important things, the asada, they grill the whole, you know, flank of steak or whatever, and then they just chop it up and they throw it on the taco. That's quality right there. So good stuff.
Alrighty, that'll do it for this episode.
You alright, Mike?
I'm alright. Actually, I gotta blow my nose. I'm
so
just
quiet.
waiting to
Alright.
Judging whether or not to blow my nose now.
Thank you again for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow us on IG at IMB the E10.
Mike Libuna, Mike and Chris on this on YouTube.
And most importantly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us because we're almost at 1K followers. So help us get there before the year ends, which I'm sure we'll get there, but just tell people.
Yeah, that would be awesome, guys.
Yep. And we shall see you to the next talk.
On to the next topic, folks.
I think I'm always going to say that, and you're always going to say that.
Yeah, I just can't get it
Yeah,
right.
I'm just going to say my own version every time.
Yeah, he's just completely lost. Doesn't know his own culture. Can't speak English. You can't get anywhere.
You mean I
He's right
can't
in
speak
between.
Spanish, not English?
No, right now you can't speak English. Just
right.
on to the next taco. There's no such thing as see you to the next taco, right? Doesn't make any sense.
I said on to the next topic.
No, I said on to the next taco. You said see you to the next taco.
I don't even know anymore. I'm taco drunk.